Hello everyone, after popular demand, today I'm going to show you how to play Monsters. So first things first, we need to make sure that the guitar is tuned to drop D. So for those of you who are new to guitar, drop D is basically when you drop that bottom E string down to a D note, so it should sound like this. Now what we want to do for the first part of this song is learn the intro. I'm going to give you the 4 chords that make up the intro. The intro also acts as the chorus, so as soon as you know the intro, you will know the chorus. They are G major, B flat 5, an E5 and a D5. So I'm going to show you the way in which I play those chords. So to get your G major, you want to bring your first finger onto the 5th fret of the D string, so it sounds like this. You want to keep that same finger and just kind of bar it so that you've got the 5th fret of the A string also. And then bring your pinky up to the 9th fret of the D string to sound like this. So together that makes your G major. Then you want to bring your 3rd finger up to the 9th fret to meet your little pinky. So keep your pinky on that D string on the 9th fret. You want to then bar that 3rd finger over the D string and the A string on that same fret, so it should sound like this. Then we're going to slide right down with our index finger to the 2nd fret, and we're going to bar those first 3 strings, so the D, the A and the D. You want to try and mute those bottom 3 strings so it just sounds like the bottom 3 strings. And then we're going to open it. Keep the muted top strings, the muted top 3 strings, and you've got your D5. So now that you've got the chords, let's put the rhythm together for it. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now that you've mastered the intro, let's move on to the verses. If you're playing the guitar part only, it's very simple. You're just going to be playing a B flat on the D string, which is actually up on the 9th fret of the D string. So you basically will have the rhythm halfway through the first verse, just going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all you need to know for the guitar parts. However, if you want to play the bass parts on this, it's slightly different than the guitar part. It consists of 2 different sections. So the first section is very simple. You're only using 2 notes, which are B flat and E. Essentially that is on the 9th fret of the D string and the 2nd fret of the D string. So the first progression sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the second part of the verse on the bass. So you really need 5 notes. The 5 notes are B flat, A, D, E and G. Now we're going to split it in 2. We're just going to focus on the B flat, the A and the D. The B flat, which is going to be on the 9th fret of that D string, bottom D string. Then we're going to bring it down to the A, which is on the 7th fret of the D string. Now what you want to do is actually bring it right up to the 12th fret for the high D on that D string. So it goes B flat, A, B flat, and then high D, okay? So it's going to sound like this, so after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think you've got it? Okay, so the second bit then is going to be the E, which is on the 2nd fret of the D string, going into the open D, the bottom D string, followed by the E again, and then you're going to slide up to the 5th fret for your G to end. So that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, do you want to put those 2 together? 1, 2, 3, 4. you'll notice that on that last progression we didn't go up to the G note. So what you're going to do is on that note you're going to stay on the E just to bring us in naturally to the chorus. So now you've mastered the intro section, which is also the chorus, and you've mastered all of the verses. So the only final puzzle piece to figure out is the middle eight. So the middle eight consists of 5 chords. Those 5 chords are B flat 5, A flat 5, we've got our D 5, we also have our G 5 and an A 5. So throughout this section it's going to be slightly altered because what we're going to do is continue to keep our pinky on the 9th fret of that B string, the middle E string, so it's going to sound like that the whole way through. Now the rest of your fingers are going to move around that particular note being held, so it's going to act as a pedal is what they call it. So your first chord will be your B flat 5, which we played earlier in the intro. So that's going to be your first note, followed by, you're going to bring your first index finger to the 7th fret of the D string, and you're going to bar the D string and the A string and keep that pinky on that D string on the 9th fret. So it's going to sound like this. Followed by an open D, open D, A, and then keeping that pinky on the B flat. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, now you've mastered the middle eight. So basically all you play now is the outro. So for the outro, there are 5 different progressions basically. And they are all variants of the chorus, and it's going to start off with your G5 followed by your B flat 5 and your E5 for the first part. It's basically going to go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So to achieve that kind of chugging effect, you basically want to just rest your hands on the strings to mute them, and then just use your plectrum to chug. The second part will be almost like the chorus, so you've got your G5, B flat 5, down to your E5, but instead of opening up to a D, you want to bring it down a semitone, so it's actually going to be on the 1st fret, so you're going to bar your index finger on the D on the 1st fret, followed by the A and the D. So it's going to sound like this. Okay? So let's try that little section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the 3rd and the 4th will be the same as the usual choruses. So you've got your G5, your B flat 5, followed by your E and D, E, followed by the same thing. You want to bring it back up to the, but instead of opening up to the D and back to the E, what you want to do is bring it up at the end of that 4th progression to the 5th and final piece, which is on the 5th fret. You've got your G5 followed by your A5 and back down to the E. We're just going to start with a D to the E. So let's try that together. So you've got your... So let's play all those 5 sections together. So we've got the outro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have mastered monsters. So why not play it with me right now, along with the track, or you can head on over to Spotify or YouTube and listen to the recordings that way. I cannot wait to see your renditions, and I really hope that you enjoyed this lesson with me. Let me know in the comments if there's any other REWS songs that you would like me to teach you, and it's been such a pleasure. I hope that you're staying home and staying safe.